So the court sentenced late gospel singer Inachi's husband to death by hanging yesterday. And when I saw it yesterday on Vanguard's news page, I was curious to read people's mind. I was so anxious to know what was going through people's mind at that time. I decided to enter the comment section yesterday to read the comments from people, and I realized that some persons were actually adding and are still adding emotions to it. Where the law doesn't work like that. I know how emotional this story is, right? I know how it is hard and difficult for the children at the moment, living with the trauma that their mom died in a domestic abuse, and then their dad died by hanging, due to the fact that justice was served for their mom. And then this is one of the reasons why people for marriages, this is why they say no to domestic violence, say no to domestic abuse. This is one of the reasons, because now the children are growing up. There's no father, there is no mother, rendering them helpless and orphans at this tender age. When women give excuses like the reason why they are staying in that marriage because of their children, I seem not to comprehend. Because would you rather prefer dying, rendering your children motherless? Domestic abuse leads to death. So would you rather prefer being in that marriage and then rendering your children motherless, or you prefer, because you need to stay alive for these children, you need to, now let's use this scenario as our case study. Now the woman is gone and the man is also gone, and now the children are what? They are orphans. The story is really sad hearing it, but then as I said earlier, the court do not work with what emotions, and it's so sad, but then justice have to be served, right? It is what it is, but I pray others learn from this story. And to the men who abuse, just know that one day it will be your turn. Like I said earlier, it is what it is, and I pray you that is still staying in that domestic violence, I pray you learn from this lesson. And now the children have to be orphaned. It's so sad.